Are we there?
We're there.
Are we live?
We're live.
Hi, B.
Hi, buddy.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Lots changed.
A lot has changed.
But a lot stays the same, ladies and
A lot
gentlemen.
stays the same. But everything's changed. I mean, obviously, take a look here, my friends. Take a look.
Oh, yeah, look. Bino wanted me to show everybody.
Bunless.
No more hair. And look at this guy. No shades today. So much has changed for season 2.
Season 2 is different, yeah. The Bunless Nick. We got Bunless Nick and Shadeless B. How you doing?
I love it. How you doing?
How you doing?
So what's up, guys? I can't see if anybody's watching yet, but I'm sure some people will trickle in here. And as always, you guys always catch our replay. So, oh, hi. Nikki Drums is in the room.
Hello, Nikki Drums. How are you?
We're going to let all you guys know what's coming in the future here. But we're going to kick it old school, like how we kicked off like the first 20 episodes we did, and just shoot this shit here today. And this gentleman on the camera, on the screen right here, we're going to be talking about him and another gentleman, Kanye West and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Kanye West. What a character he is, boy.
Hey, everybody who just joined. Thanks for watching.
Nikki, I was just, you missed the opening about Bunless Nick. Bunless Nick and Shadeless B. No
I
more
know.
man bun and no more sunglasses. It's a whole new era on BNN kicking it live.
That is correct. So these two are all over the news. Kanye's lost every endorsement that he's ever had, and Kyrie just got delivered a list of demands, I guess, from the Nets that he has to do, and if they're going to consider coming back, if they're going to consider bringing him back. Bleacher Report also broke this morning. Durant has asked the Nets to move on, but what did you say when I told you that earlier?
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care, but it's not just that easy to walk away from him either.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? He doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything. I mean, here's a guy who believes in the flat earth, and he's going to march to the beat of his own drum. He don't give a shit. They can't penalize him. They can't punish him because he just doesn't care. I'd love to be that guy because he must sleep really good at night. Both of them.
Oh God, yeah. The two of them. Now, I've seen so much about the two of these, Kyrie and Kanye. They're both, I think, so Kyrie, I really think, just doesn't care whatsoever. It doesn't matter what happens to him. He's got enough money to live, and he's not. I don't ever see this guy shutting his mouth.
Kyrie or Kanye?
Kyrie. Kyrie's just not. I don't see him changing. Like he's got.
No.
I mean, they both have enough money to live forever.
He's got $90 million net worth. Kyrie Irving. He's been run out of Cleveland, Boston.
Everywhere he's gone, pretty
He's already
much.
wore out his welcome twice in Brooklyn. This is the second time. You
Yeah, I
forget
know.
the whole COVID thing the first time.
This is like the second go around. And it. I did see also Bleacher Report also said one team has let the Nets. They are interested if they can work out a deal. And that's the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was in the same article as the Durant thing this morning.
Yeah, you know what?
They have that kid they drafted really high, don't they? Isn't he pretty good?
Yeah, but think about this though. He doesn't care, right?
No, he doesn't care one bit.
He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. You can't punish him. You can't do anything, and nobody cares about the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's a marriage made in heaven. Think about it. He doesn't care, and no one cares about the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a perfect marriage, right?
Exactly. And you know what I was thinking too? We'll get back to my guy Yee here.
Oh.
So all this craziness kind of started when he split up from my favorite Kartrashian there. Do you think the Wet was that good? And
No.
now that he's not getting it, he's just losing his mind?
Well, no, the craziness started.
It can't be.
The craziness started long before her. If you remember in '05, Hurricane Katrina, when it came out about Bush hates black people, this and that, about the response. Then he had the beef with Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Kanye-
I remember watching that live. I was like, "What is this clown doing?"
Kanye has always been what he is. He's another one. He doesn't care. And now he was a billionaire. I think he lost $450 million. So
He lost quite a bit.
But yeah, and then So he loses all the endorsements, but apparently now Hugo Boss is interested in picking up the Yeezy brand, which
That doesn't surprise me.
well, no, it doesn't surprise me that anybody would because it is a moneymaker. It is a big thing, and controversy creates cash. Don't ever forget that. Our friend Eric said that. Controversy creates cash. Kanye is way more marketable than Kyrie Irving. Kanye has a brand so much bigger than Kyrie. If Kyrie Irving couldn't dribble a ball and shoot it through the net, no one would give a shit about Kyrie Irving.
That's actually a really good point. Like, say if Kyrie, the Nets are done with this guy, never plays basketball again, Kanye West is much more likely over Kyrie Irving to continue getting endorsements, and just like with his platforms, like I don't think Kyrie has.
No,
he would disappear like Colin Kaepernick is what I think would happen.
Yeah, exactly. You would never hear another thing from Kyrie Irving. The thing with Kyrie Irving is that, you know, you have to separate the two. Now, you want to be eccentric, which he is, and you want to be this and that, it's great. But you're paid to play basketball. Just go out and play basketball. How hard is that to do? But everybody wants to jump up on a podium, pound their fist, and think they're making a statement about this and that. Now, I get it. First of all, it's disgusting that either one of them would make anti-Semitic, remarks, because where
Very true.
Where are we in this world? You know that's even tolerated.
Oh, we've talked about this before. The world is totally fucked right now.
Just because you have a ton of money and you have a position of power because of this money doesn't mean you can just go out and say whatever you want.
It's more of a reason you shouldn't be saying shit like that.
To insult people. Now, let's just be clear and honest about one thing. The Holocaust was a terrible thing, and it happened to the Jewish people. And if you're gonna go out there and make any disparaging remarks, and I'm just gonna say this across the board about anybody, it doesn't matter what you are. If you're Jewish, you're Catholic, you're Protestant, you're whatever, it doesn't matter. White, black, green, purple, red. You shouldn't be going out there and disparaging any person because of their race or whatever they do. Listen, the world is a free world, right? Well, at least the country's supposed to be a free country. But just live your life, man. You got $90 million, dude. The other one got $1 billion. What do you care? That you got to go say stupid things for? If I had $1 billion, think about this. If I had $1 billion,
you'd never see me again.
I wouldn't be just all of a sudden become some nut that's going to say things that just. And I think, believe me, I think they do it both to just get reactions, and maybe the reaction they wanted to get. It's insane.
No, I really think the two of them just don't care.
No, they don't care.
They just don't care.
Well, you're in a position like that. Why would you care?
But that's definitely one of the bigger things that's happened since the last time we were live is Kanye losing all his endorsements.
Well, here's the thing: $90 million for one, $1 billion for the other. Even if he's not a billionaire, we'll say $750 million.
Yeah.
They can say, how bad can you cancel them? Think about it. They still got $90 million to $750 billion or whatever, or $750 million or whatever. Now, me or you, because we have jobs and we work, yeah, we could be canceled. Sure, it would kill us.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, you said something stupid, you ain't got a job now. Guess what? No bills paid, no nothing. I don't got $90 million to fall back on. So even more, so stupid to say anything because the average person can't relate to you. That you can just, good for them, and go say, no, not good for them. Because if I said it, or you said it, or the average Joe Blow said it, it'd screw us up for life.
Oh God, yeah, we'd be totally done. But I don't know. I just wanted to touch on these two because it's just tons of. It's the same thing. It's like just it doesn't stop. Like with these two and how crazy the world is. It's just like whatever.
Like I said with Kyrie, though, he doesn't care, and no one cares about the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's a marriage made in heaven. I hope that.
Yeah, he could go there and hide and just do whatever he wants. Score 16 a game, whatever.
You think he wants to go live somewhere where 8 months out of the year is 10 feet of snow?
Yeah, no, God, no.
That's the Siberia of the NBA to send him to Minnesota. You know what I mean?
He'd probably, I doubt he'd buy a house there.
I'm sure he has a full no trade, so he ain't gonna agree to that.
Probably, I don't think he's gonna agree to anything.
No. If they
want
to buy him out, go ahead. Because
I know basketball contracts aren't fully guaranteed. And I don't think they don't really get like the majority of it up front, like that those signing bonuses. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what would happen. I think maybe they would have to pay him for the season.
Buyout.
Yeah, they wouldn't owe him everything though, and I think they would also lose draft picks too. Like I know, I'm pretty sure something like that would happen too. I know when you cut a guy, there are certain things that happen to your team. It depends on like the level of player that he is. They'd probably lose like a first round pick.
Fred said he sat on the bench at Duke all season 2.
Oh, don't get me started with that. I love Duke. So he came in. He was one of the freshmen. He was actually like the first freshman that. So Krzyzewski wasn't known as a guy who brought in the one and dones. And when he was a freshman at Duke, that was back when the one and dones were popping. When John Calipari was bringing in teams for 1 year, and they either went to the pros or they sat on the bench the next year because another team of elite players was coming in. Irving got hurt in, like, I don't know, the fourth game. It wasn't like the most major injury, and he literally sat on the bench until the tournament, and it was like such a big story that he decided to play. And he had a great tournament. I think they made it to like the Sweet 16. He had 3 great games, and then he entered the draft.
Well, again, I don't think he cared. Well, back then he did well. He knew he was going pro, so he didn't care. Again, he did.
God!
He just wanted what? Whatever.
Steven wants to know what hockey team he plays for.
What?
The guy lives under a rock, dude.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, Steve. He's a goalie. He's a goalie for the Devils.
He's probably been doing so many Talupa twists because we haven't been on.
Stevie Talupa Twist.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a loser at Duke too.
But even at Duke, he did that. But he still knew he was going to be a top 5 pick. You know?
Yeah, probably.
These guys know coming out of junior high school, they know
Yeah.
that they're going to be picked higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, so let's just think of the Nets. Just think of the Brooklyn organization for a second, right? Now, Kyrie's known to be a malcontent, so what do? They go out and sign him, right?
Yep.
Now, Durant, I never heard of him being a malcontent. He's just a loopy guy. He's in his own world type of thing. But he never says stupid shit and does bad things or anything. He's just, that's the way he is. You know what I mean? He's just that guy. Then, so that's not working too great. They go and trade for another malcontent, Ben Simmons.
Oh God.
Another guy. And he's another guy. Oh, he didn't want to play in the playoffs, whatever, to sit down. So now,
Oh yeah, is he playing this year?
let's just add a little bit more spice to the mix, as they say. Let's stir the pot a little more. They fire Nash, the coach,
Yeah.
and they're hiring the suspended Celtics coach, Umi Udoka.
Are they really?
Yes, they are.
How can they even do that?
Because the Celtics release his rights. He's suspended, so when he comes back from suspension, the Celtics suspended him, not the NBA. The Celtics suspended him.
So is he just quitting his job with the Celtics?
He's the Brooklyn Nets. Told you.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't really pay too much attention to basketball. I just know all this Kyrie stuff because everything, it's like national news right now.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. Speaking of national news, there's a lot going on other than just these two bozos. And I haven't been paying too much attention, but I do know Tuesday is a very big day. It's midterm day. That it is, B.
Tuesday. Tuesday is midterm day.
Yes, it is.
A big red wave coming.
Yeah, we got the midterm elections here. And you know what I saw this morning, actually? And it makes a lot of sense. So the Democrats have had Barack Obama out campaigning for them over Joe Biden because they feel Obama can deliver a much stronger message. I don't think Biden can really deliver any message right now, and if he does, it's probably going to be 50-50 if it's accurate.
Exactly. Steve, newsflash, Bob Dole is dead.
Yeah, vote for him, Steve. Write it right in the write-in ballot.
Bob Dole is dead. He's been dead for probably 10, 20 years, right? Long time.
Has it been? I know it's been a while. Remember, he used to have the thing. He's got a
banged up hand.
Yeah.
He's a war veteran, wasn't he, Bob Dole?
I do remember them saying. I think that's actually how the hand got hurt. Was at war.
Yeah.
One of the very few instances where.
No, actually, Bob Dole just died last year, December 5th, 2021.
Oh wow! It seems like it was so much longer ago.
We just haven't heard from him, right?
Yeah, no, he did. He was probably
he was in the Senate. He's been out of the Senate since '96.
Yeah, he was pretty wealthy too. He was probably enjoying life.
I'm sure he was. But anyway, Steve, vote for Bob. Tell me how that works out for you. But yeah, back to the red wave. I think you're gonna see New York, Oregon, so typically very blue states that are gonna get flipped.
I really haven't been paying attention. I know I forget.
No, I think people there are just tired of it. They're tired of it in Oregon, like the open shooting up parks and stuff. Like it's just a mess, dude.
Oh yeah, there's a couple places where
New York with the crime.
Yeah. Oh, dude, New York is so bad.
They're gonna get flipped. Oregon and New York definitely will get flipped. Now, Dr. Oz in Pennsylvania running against that big lurch-looking guy there that I can't remember his name. You see the debate? Fetterman? The big 6'8", goofy-looking
Was that
guy?
the guy in New Hampshire who got beat up outside?
No.
Oh, okay. No,
this is Fetterman. He's going against Dr. Oz. He had a stroke in May. And the guy is no way ready. He's not capable of it. Like, they had the debate, and he opened the debate. He said, "Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good night." That's how he opened the debate.
Oh,
Because
he's not with
shocked.
it,
Yeah, he
yeah.
ain't with it at all. So you want
Oh,
to vote
man.
this guy into office?
Yeah, so I was watching. Now I haven't watched the national news too much lately. I've been watching a lot of sports and the World Series. But I was watching Fox News yesterday morning, and apparently there was a debate in New Hampshire between the two candidates, right? Who are running in New Hampshire.
Yeah, the guy was a libertarian.
Yeah, and like someone came up to him outside, and he got in like a fist fight with the guy before the debate.
Yeah.
Just crazy, man. Like, see, that's the kind of shit we don't need in this world. Like, it's like let these guys do what they do, but don't attack them. Like, they're doing their jobs.
Exactly. And here's that Fetterman. Take a look at this guy. He looks like Lurch.
Oh, he does. He's kind of scary. I don't know if I'd want that guy. I don't know.
He's the lieutenant governor of Pennsylvania.
Is he a Democrat or Republican?
Oh, he's a socialist all the way. Left.
Oh.
Dr. Oz is the Republican going against him.
Oh, I did see that. And you know, I really, hey, Marley, I really hope to see my man Herschel Walker get in.
Oh, well, we got to talk to
Heisman.
Marley about that. Marley, Tuesday.
Oh yeah, you're in Georgia.
She's in Georgia. Herschel Walker. You got to vote Herschel Walker.
Can Herschel count on your vote, Marley?
Can Herschel count on your vote?
And from what I've seen too,
Who's
Herschel,
more famous in Georgia than Herschel Walker?
Deion Sanders.
Deion's not actually from Georgia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know then. You know where Jake the Snake Roberts is from?
Georgia?
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Marley, where's Stone Mountain, Georgia? Do you know? Do you know where Stone Mountain, Georgia is? Stone Mountain, Georgia.
She's got her eyes covered.
Ah.
But yeah, Tuesday's a big day. Make sure you guys get out there and vote.
Hey, either way you vote, I'm not going to tell anyone which way,
Oh,
which
yeah,
way to vote, but if you can't have a say if you don't vote.
So I don't
Remember
know.
that.
For those of you guys who watch YouTube, like up in our area right now, Maura Healey's running an ad for what is she running for? Governor.
Yeah.
My kid, my 11-year-old, comes out of his room last night. The funniest thing I've ever seen. He goes, "Hey, I think we should vote for Maura Healey." So clearly the YouTube ads are playing in his room, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "She's going to make Massachusetts more affordable and lower taxes for us." And I just started laughing. I was like, "Buddy, that's what they say. You know, they all say that." I said, "It's totally up to you who you want to vote for." And then he goes, "But plus she's going to make education better too." So it's so funny that like I thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
That's
Yeah.
funny that he's
Like it's getting through to him. Wow.
He's understanding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was like, "Who are we going to vote for?"
Actually, I think I'm voting for Deal.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Deal too.
Yeah, Deal.
I don't think he's going to win, but
I just like the fact that he said that why is all our tax money going out to Boston to fix their infrastructure when Western Mass is, because he's from Western Mass.
that's a really good point.
That we don't, our roads are terrible. You know what I mean? All
Dude,
our
the roads
lottery
are
money, all our
awful.
tax money goes out to do their projects out, by South Shore, North Shore, and Boston Metro, and
Yeah.
Worcester. Anything past Worcester has always
Yeah.
been ignored. And I like that he said that.
No, no, that is
I
true.
really like that he said that because we are forgotten.
You know who I do like? I see quite a bit of his local commercials. Is that Vielas guy?
Yeah. Marley, you gonna get him started on Uncle Ronnie? This guy is a huge. I'm Italian, and he's a bigger Uncle Ronnie fan than me.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, like, so Trump's supposedly going to announce.
Yeah, he's announcing Thursday.
I hope DeSantis runs against him.
He won't.
I know he won't, but I don't.
He already said he.
I don't think they'll let Trump win it. I don't think they'll let him win.
Yeah, I think if Uncle Ronnie gets on the ticket with him, but I don't see that happening either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's on the ticket with them. They're not going to let him win.
I don't think they can stop it this time. If they pulled enough shenanigans the last time, they'll start a civil war if they try it again.
And they're doing everything they can to
They'll start
criminally and all that nonsense to try to.
They'll start a civil war if they ever try it again. It's so hot right now. It's a powder keg ready to explode. You know what I'm saying?
But the good news, Marley, even if Trump does get elected, Uncle Ronnie will probably get elected 4 years after him. So
I think DeSantis sooner or later will be the president.
that's probably what more than likely, that's probably what he's getting ready for.
He's thinking 2028.
If Trump asks him to be on the ticket, you think he runs with him?
I don't know if he'd want to.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I don't know if he could afford to say no.
I don't know. He's pretty hot right now.
But you know what I mean? Because truth be told, let's just say what it is. Call it like it is. If he snubbed Trump, he would lose a lot of support.
Yeah, he would.
He would lose a lot of support.
Yeah, he really would.
He would. I don't care how much.
Even if he came out and had like a nice speech, like Trump would still hate him.
Oh, Trump would bash the shit out of him.
Yeah. Who do you think? I don't know who's going to run with. It's definitely not going to be Pence.
No, he hates Pence.
I'd like to see DeSantis Pence. That would actually be that would be all right.
I think Ron DeSantis would be the best thing for this country.
I do too.
Fundamentally, on values, on value. Ron DeSantis. Now let's think about it. His grandparents were immigrants from Italy. He was a working class guy. He earned his way into Yale. He never fit in with the elite in Yale because he was a working man.
Yeah.
He joined the military. He served our country. He believes in values, family, honor, tradition, religion. Yeah, I think he'd be a great candidate for it. But now, does this country want that anymore? Because it's so far crazy right now that people with values seem to be attacked.
Yeah, Marley,
Nikki's leaving now. She just don't like this talk.
Bye, Nikki. What I was gonna say, Marley, I never really got into politics either until 9/11. I was only like 21, 22 when that happened. But that really, really kind of brought me into politics, everything that was going on, and I've followed it ever since. I'm not like the biggest political guy, but I pay attention to what's going on. A lot of it really does matter because a ton, like right now, it affects everybody that's going on. Everybody voted for Biden. Look what we got now.
Huh,
and I told everybody was so happy that they were just sending people checks.
Nick, don't promote the big lie, okay?
Okay. But what I said
wait. Well, think about Biden. The guy inherited, it was $5 a gallon of gas when he took over.
Oh, I know.
God bless him, right? He lowered it.
Yeah,
what
God
a fucking nut this guy is.
I saw that the other day.
Think he believes that? In his twisted.
At this point, I think they're marching him up there, hoping he only says what's on the teleprompter, and that's just it. Even the blue, even the people as far left as you can go, even they're hoping this 2 years just flies by and we get this guy out of fucking office.
I just hope we don't bankrupt our country. Either side.
Oh
Either
my goodness.
Listen, I've always growing up my whole life, whatever. I've never went far one way or the other. If you're doing a good job, I'll tell you you're doing a good job. If you're doing a shitty job, I'll tell you you're doing a shitty job. Now, I know people hate Trump. I get it. But from what I've seen with my own eyes, and I can only speak for anyone else, our country was way better off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I.
Than we are now.
That's what I mean. Like you look at everything. Like people could afford to live. People were working. It was what $2. It was the cheapest a gallon of gas had been in a long time when he was in office.
Yeah, but then they say, well, that's because no one was going nowhere because of a pandemic. But still, it was still $2 and something before pandemic.
I don't even want to hear that because he was only in office for like the last 6 months of the pandemic.
Yeah, so I don't get whatever.
Yeah, take a hike with that.
It's retarded. But anyways, what else have we got coming up?
We're gonna take a little bit here and talk to you guys about what we're gonna be doing in the future. We're back now, season 2. We've been pretty much running ourselves into the ground with the job we were working. And right now our availability has opened up due to work hours. But we're going to be back a couple times a week. We'll probably do like the beginning of the week and then the end of the week or a weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to do one show like this. That was actually why we wanted to come on. We just put a little something together. Excuse me, get the hiccups. A little something together to talk about a couple big things going on in the world and what we're going to be doing next. So we'll have like one show like this every week where we talk about, what's going on in the world. And then we're gonna do like some kind of special every week where we'll either like talk about a movie or like
movie reviews. We're gonna definitely do some movie reviews because I watched a few new movies. I don't know if you watched any of these. First of all,
it's hard for me to watch new movies.
Let me just put out this right now. I don't know if you saw it yet or not, but I waited long enough to talk about it.
What do you got?
Halloween Ends was terrible.
I still haven't seen it yet.
It has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It is probably the worst movie maybe that's ever been made. I'm just saying that. If you haven't seen it, I would tell you don't waste your time, but you got to see it anyways for yourself. But I haven't heard one person
because it's on Peacock.
Yeah,
there was a couple times I almost put it on, but I was just like, no.
I haven't heard one person say yet. What a masterpiece! What a way to end a series. Terrible,
dude. And on top of that, it's like the 27th one. It's like, what else can you do that you haven't done already?
Well, I heard they're gonna make another Jason now, but I've always been more a Jason guy than a Michael guy.
My kid will be thrilled about that.
Always been more a Jason. Although I did see the picture of your kid at Halloween. With the mask on, with the Michael Myers.
Did you see the one where he's at the door? Yeah, I love that.
That's a good picture.
I changed that to my lock screen on my phone. It's like I love that picture so much.
That's a good picture right there. That's a good picture right there. That was a good picture right there. And how was everyone's Halloween, by the way, too? I didn't go trick or treating, and no one came to my house because I told Nick before that. I said, dude, no one trick or treats in my neighborhood.
Oh, dude, so I actually took a bunch of pictures. I posted them to Facebook. So I was really excited and happy to see how many people were in our neighborhood.
Back to normal a little bit.
There was people out last year, but not too many.
Yeah.
Like our neighborhood was packed this year. We live in a good part of a mainly shitty town.
Yeah, where you are is good. Yeah.
So we get a lot of people from like the shitty areas come up to our area to trick
they
or
just want
treat.
their kids to trick or treat. That's all.
And it was great. I mean, there were so many kids out. You could hear them all laughing. Like it was really cool to see like people back having like a cool Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a blast when we were out. Me and Nikki took Peanut, and we had a ton of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see people getting back to normal, doing normal. Although I did have an offer. For my friend that lives over by you
Oh, I heard.
to go trick or treating with her and her kid, and I said absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Oh boy.
I'm not going trick or treating, but thank you. I appreciated that she thought of me,
Yeah, it was real. I hope.
but I'm not
thanks.
going trick or treating with her and her
See,
kid.
I love this time of year because a couple of weeks now we got Thanksgiving, and I'm a huge like Christmas guy.
Yeah,
Like I love the holidays,
my
especially like when you know the holidays are going to be good.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're not scrounging at that very second.
Yeah, my sister actually did a group text today with the family, my brother and sister, and talked about Thanksgiving, 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving. If everyone's
Oh
home.
yeah.
I said I'll be there,
Yeah.
but I don't eat turkey, so I
Yeah.
eat everything but the turkey. I eat the stuffing, I eat the mashed potatoes, I eat the cranberry.
I do. I love turkey.
I can't stand.
It's
turkey.
got to have gravy. Like it has to have
I
gravy.
can't stand turkey. I cannot stand even the smell of it.
You don't like cold cut turkey either?
No, not.
I get this.
You're either a turkey guy or you're not a turkey guy.
I get this maple smoked turkey at the Stop and
you
Shop
told me.
deli. That shit's mwah.
Some people are turkey guys. Some
Delicious.
People are not turkey guys. And and people are like, you're fucking crazy. You don't like turkey. There's a lot of people that don't eat
And
turkey.
my wife's aunt makes a really good meat stuffing. I always eat a ton of that.
Stuffing is my favorite. I miss my grandmother's stuffing. And she used to make it with
Yeah, so-
you know the roller sausage thing there?
Yeah,
You
so
know what I'm
her
talking about? That's
that was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I hit my hand on the thing.
Yeah, her aunt makes like the meat stuffing like my grandmother used
Yeah,
to make.
the old
It's
way.
so good.
Yeah, the old way. That's the best stuffing in the world.
And
eh?
the last like probably like 6 or 7 years, like we've kind of had to like pick where we're gonna eat because
Yeah.
like my family and her family eat it around the same time.
Yeah, so you got to switch it up.
Yeah, I haven't really had one of my sisters like
Yeah. Now Marley's.
Thanksgivings in a couple of years.
I could definitely go to Marley's for Thanksgiving because they eat ham. I will fuck up a ham.
Yeah, we
You
do
know
ham
that
and we usually do ham and turkey actually at both houses.
I know people that do turkey on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, we don't do turkey on Christmas
No, we do.
usually. No.
We do prime rib on Christmas.
We do Christmas at midnight on Christmas. Like that's like how Peruvians do it, I guess.
Yeah, but the Italian ways it too. That's a Latin thing. Italians
Yeah.
do it too. Usually they have a lot of fish on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we don't really.
7
do fish.
fishes is a big thing in Latin cultures. The 7 fishes. Your wife would know about it.
I want to say the last couple of Christmases, like they just picked up food beforehand and like reheated it. Like we had like got
A
it
lot of
catered.
people do that now. I see that. They buy this stuff.
Like my brother and his wife, they don't like really celebrate Christmas. They get Chinese food.
No, that's New Year's. For
No,
me.
they do it on Christmas Eve too.
That's New Year's for me.
That's like my
New Year's Eve,
yeah.
Chinese food. New Year's Day, we have prime rib again. I go to my
Yeah.
brother's for New Year's Day.
My wife, I'm not a fan of prime rib.
Gotta cook it right.
Yeah, like it's just it's
You don't like
always
it all red?
full of fat. No, I do like it rare, but it's always
Oh, you
like
trim it
full
down
of,
then.
yeah.
You're not getting it cooked right.
My wife loves prime rib.
Prime rib is great with the au jus. You gotta have the au jus.
The au jus, huh?
Yeah, you gotta have the au jus. If you don't got the au jus, what are you doing?
I remember
if you don't have
speaking.
if you don't have the au jus, what are you doing in life?
You've had to have had this at one point or at least seen it. There's one place, Leone's,
Yeah.
where we eat.
Yeah.
The king rib they have used to be like a fucking thick piece of prime rib like this. I swear to God, it was like $100. It was like this big.
Yeah. It's like the conductor's cut at the caboose.
Yeah, like me and the kid I used to live with used to split one, and I mean, half of one
you're
used
a
to
big
last
guy.
2, 3 fucking times.
You're a big guy too. You like to eat.
Yeah, we
I'm
get.
not saying you're fat. I'm just saying you're a big guy. You like
Dude,
to eat.
I'm extreme. So check this out, man. Like, I lost a lot of weight, like over like the last like, I don't know, like
I saw the picture at Disney. I said, "What the fuck? How many years?"
like I didn't really have probably like 6.
You were slim.
So I didn't really have the healthiest habits for a while.
Wow.
And then like the last year and a half, like I like stopped doing like partying and everything.
Yeah.
All I do is smoke weed now.
Yeah.
And dude, like when we were down in Florida back in April, we went to the True Religion outlet. I love True Religion.
Yeah, that's your thing. I know.
Dude, I bought a couple pairs of jeans, and like you know, their jeans are like $150 a piece.
No, they ain't cheap. That's for damn sure.
And I got a size 42. I probably had about 4 inches on both pairs, like where the button was.
Yeah.
I went to go put them on last month when we were working the fair on those cold days.
I remember now. Yeah.
I can't even get the buttons fucking within 3 inches of like where you put it. Like they don't fit at all. I had to go buy all new pants, everything.
How about the fair?
Fucking 300 pounds again.
How about a month ago at the fair? It was colder than it is today.
Yeah, this whole like muggy like warmness in November in New England is for the birds. It's really gross.
It's weird.
Like my ACs are already out of the window. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, you got no,
Yeah.
nothing to combat it.
That's
with.
why I'm sitting here wiping sweat off my
You got
forehead.
nothing to combat it with.
I'm a big fat guy who just puts off sweat now.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So we'll be back on today's Sunday. Probably the end of the week. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. But thank you guys for tuning in. We just wanted to say what's up to you guys because I know we took a longer break than normal. But we're back. Season 2. Bino and Nikki kicking it live. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Have some good food. Hang out with the family and watch some football.